Hello, and welcome to Justifying Nonsense, Episode 2. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the Solo movie, some music news, and some E3 news, and one special announcement at the end.
Yeah. We got something really exciting to talk about, don't we?
Yes, secret. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
So, we just saw the Han Solo movie on Thursday, opening night. For my first ever opening night release, so that was
nice.
Interesting. It wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be. It was a fun movie.
I got what I expected. I didn't expect anything great, but I didn't expect anything terrible.
Yeah, I was impressed with how good it was due to the production hell it went through.
Yeah. New directors, new writers, reshoots.
I was impressed by it though. For what it went through, I was impressed with the quality I got.
Yeah.
Because don't remember who it was who was playing Han, but he carried it well. He felt like Han to me.
Han and Lando played the roles actually a lot better than I thought.
Lando was amazing. I wish I'd had more Lando. I know he was there for like half the movie, but honestly, he's so good. And honestly, between the two, Donald Glover definitely did a better job as Lando versus Han's performance, but it was really good.
Yeah,
I mean, there were obviously some questionable bits that were like, pacing gears a little off or writing. I don't know.
Definitely some bad writing throughout the whole movie,
but overall it did what it needed to do. And I don't like it as much as the other Star Wars story film that they've released, Rogue One.
Rogue One, hands down my favorite.
It was still very good. And I liked it a little bit better in the sense that there wasn't quite as much fan service in the film as it was just an origin story. So there was definitely more character building, and just a lot of room to actually grow and potentially turn it into a larger series. Potentially, it ended very well and definitely left some things open. So if they want to make another film, they could, and I would honestly go see it, provided that that doesn't go south again like this one did.
Yeah,
in production. But
I'll go see any Star Wars movie.
It was good. The villain was pretty good.
Yeah,
I'd say
that was well.
There was some good foreshadowing bits in there, and also just. Honestly, if you want to go see a movie that will cover, the movie covers much of the little things that are mentioned about Han in Episode 4. So you learn what a Kessel run is and what exactly it was that he did when he says, it's the ship that made the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs. You learn how he got the Millennium Falcon. You get an origin story on how he meets Chewie. And you also just get a sense of who he was before he even was working for Jabba the Hutt, which is who he was working for at the beginning of A New Hope. So, you really get a sense of who he was before he really got into his criminal lifestyle.
Yeah, and and they tie the end of the movie in well with A New Hope as well.
They tie it into A New Hope, and they also tied into potentially another film potentially down the road, whether or not I think that they could potentially play with it in maybe an Obi-Wan film. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think they might. I think they might try to tie something in there, but we won't mention why because that's definitely a large spoiler. And also there were some really good bluffs in the thing. There were a lot of turns, and they were well written turns.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
There were points where they would reveal something. I was like, oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting that. I'm all set. I get it now.
A lot of climaxes. It was good.
And then they flipped that on its head, and it was well done.
Yeah.
And Emilia Clarke was really fun. I enjoyed her.
Yeah.
She had a fun character. But
it was a little goofy how they got reintroduced again, though.
A little, that was a little weird. The pacing on that section of the film was all over the place. But it opens really well. It opened in about, I'd say 5 minutes in, I was sort of sitting there thinking, you know what, this might actually be fun. I might have a good time watching this. Which, honestly, was very nice. I was really expecting far less of the film, and it delivered.
And it was far better than The Last Jedi.
Yeah, actually. It was better than The Last Jedi, which is saying something.
A little painful.
It was a little painful, but it was a good Star Wars movie.
No,
But this
it
one
wasn't.
sort of
This is a lot better.
this is
a
better.
lot more of a Star Wars movie.
It felt more Star Warsy. It was a little bit more of a generic script with Star Wars flavoring on top, but it worked well.
Yeah.
They did it well. In fact, I'd say I liked it better than Infinity War, which also came with
Well,
this
I
one.
would. I don't know. I probably
Like-
would. I'm not a huge superhero fan.
But
Definitely a Star Wars fan more.
But, I would say you don't have to go see Solo in theaters. But if you like seeing
But if you're
movies,
thinking about it, I would definitely.
yeah,
recommend
if
it.
you're thinking about it, go.
Yeah,
It's
just go.
good.
It's
Maybe
fun.
wait a couple weeks for
It's fun.
theaters to clear out, but
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good film. Otherwise, it's definitely one you should see.
yeah. Don't skip it.
But don't skip it.
If you're a Star Wars fan, you probably won't skip it anyways.
And I don't know whether or not it's good in 3D because we saw it in 2D.
I think it would definitely be really good. In 3D.
But I think it'd be
There's a
really
lot of
cool in 3D.
really good
There's some
visual
good
effects.
moments that would really lend themselves
Yeah.
to 3D. So
great visual effects in the whole
if
movie.
if you're willing to spend the extra money, go see it in 3D.
Go see it.
But yeah, that's Solo.
Yeah,
Also in Star Wars news, they just announced the
news,
day after.
literally the day after. We're talking about it on the car ride home. The Solo movie for Boba Fett.
Yeah, which is gonna be
That's gonna be great.
that's gonna be cool.
I'm gonna love that.
I wonder if they're gonna get to play Boba.
I don't know.
Like
They could get the original actor.
they could.
I don't think they'll do that.
Not the original actor from Empire though, because
No,
he died.
Clone Wars.
Yeah, Clone Wars.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be really cool. And obviously for the Obi-Wan film, which we know
Yeah.
they're making. I mean, I assume they're going to cast Ewan McGregor.
No, they're not. They've already told us. They're
What?
not. Yeah,
Oh my
sadly.
God.
No
Oh,
Ewan.
man.
No Ewan.
Oh man, that sucks.
I know.
Ewan McGregor is
He would have been great, but nope, they've
Oh.
already confirmed that he's not in it.
Dang.
Which is sad, because he could still play that role pretty well.
He
He's
could.
like the perfect age, too.
Oh yeah. Maybe they'll recast.
I think.
Depends. Maybe they'll
It
get a
might be
really crappy
interesting.
actor like
He
the guy who played
He might
Han.
not want to play it.
I don't know. I think I've seen interviews where he definitely was interested in still doing Star Wars, but at this point they might not want to bring him in simply due to the reputation of the prequels.
Oh.
They might be worried by that.
Yeah.
But honestly, he was one of the best characters in the
Yeah,
prequels.
he
Like
would be-
he carried it.
He'd be a great character, like great actor to play
Oh, yeah,
Obi-Wan.
definitely.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah. I'm depressed.
Me too.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could add a little depression into your day.
I know it's just what I needed. So now music.
Yeah.
We got music.
In music news,
You got something to
got
talk
some
about.
great
yeah.
news.
We got some exciting stuff here.
the
take it away.
metal band Ghost is releasing their new album on June 1st.
It's called Prequel, right?
Yeah, prequel. That's gonna be a great album.
And
Been waiting a couple years for this.
yeah, they've released 2 singles so far.
Yeah, 2 singles so far,
They're-
Rats and Dance Macabre.
They're good.
They're really good.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
I
for
didn't
this
like Dance
album.
Macabre as much,
I love
but
that.
they're good.
Oh, they're both great. I
I'm-
can't wait for it. It's gonna be a good album.
I mean, Jesse only recently sort of got me into Ghost, but since then they've taken over my music life.
I've been listening to Ghost since they first started.
Well, yeah, you were
Got the
raised on them,
history.
right?
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Your parents are metalheads for sure.
Yeah,
which is
definitely.
great. I mean,
They're turning me into a metalhead.
that's great.
Definitely now,
I
yeah.
love that because my mom's decisively a metalhead. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a solid
That's gonna
album.
be a great album. All their
And-
albums have been good. None of them have been really bad,
No,
which is what I
I
like.
mean they've
about
had a
Ghost.
couple weak songs here.
They've
and
had
there,
some weak songs here and there.
Listening to whatever the latest one was that they released.
Yeah.
The one with Mummy Dust. I didn't like Mummy Dust.
I like that one. That's
Well, it was a bit of a miss because the sound was great, but the lyrics were a little
Yeah.
There's not much
I
there.
have to disagree with you.
Like there's not much meat to the lyrics or any real story or anything that's saying. It's mostly just let's see how creepy we can get and talk about mummies,
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
which is cool.
Everyone loves that.
But it's a little I don't know. Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun.
But it's gonna be a good album.
oh yeah,
It's gonna be a
I'm really
solid
excited
album.
for that one.
And honestly, I really hope I'll be able to see them live because
Yeah, they'll
They-
probably do, if not this year, next year
Like
for
they-
sure.
they looks like they put on a phenomenal
Oh,
live
they
show.
put on a
You've
great
seen them
live
3
show.
times, so
Yeah,
you know.
they're great.
But, and
Lots
we're
of
definitely going
energy.
together, okay?
Yeah.
We're going together. But so that's Ghost. What else do we have for music? Panic.
Panic at the Disco.
Yeah,
released
Panic
a
at the
new single.
Disco released their new single High Hopes for the Pray for the Wicked album, which is releasing on June 22nd. And honestly, it's my favorite single so far off the album. They've released 3. They first released 2 singles at once. It was Say Amen Saturday Night and Fuck a Silver Lining. But honestly, High Hopes is really good. And it really got me pumped for this album. Like, I won't be able to see them live, sadly, because they're playing in Vancouver.
Goddamn Vancouver! They get all the shows.
Well,
Ghost is already announced there, I think.
Well, they get the show simply because they have larger
Yeah,
venues,
they've got
and the
larger.
Saddle Dome is shit.
Yeah,
The Saddle Dome sucks, but what can you do, right?
you can make a new stadium. That's what everyone wants.
Yeah,
That's
but it's expensive.
Not everyone wants
man.
that, actually.
No, people don't want to spend
Just
their
the
taxes for new
Just the
stadium,
government wants it.
which sucks because it would totally be good.
Yeah, it's a waste of money. We don't need it. The Saddle Dome's fine. Let's be honest, it's fine.
No,
It's old, but it's fine.
No, it's not fine. You cannot. It's not made for live performance. And
Oh,
it
well,
makes
I know
live
that,
performance
but it
really
still
hard.
works. Still works.
Well, not for the designs that people are bringing in now. Like, you can't do the shows that people are putting on currently. Like, you can't get big acts in there because big acts require lots of space, and they put on these huge productions which just don't fit in the roof design. Really, it hinders a lot because it is all curved and stuff, which messes things up.
It's because it's a saddle.
Exactly, that's the problem. That's the problem. But we'll see if they get a new stadium. I don't think they will.
Not within the next few years.
But in fact, if they do, it's almost certainly gonna get Menchie out of office.
Yes,
Because
definitely.
the problem is the people who would benefit from the new stadium don't want the new stadium. But that's politics aside. If you like metal and you like Ghost, go see them live because they're supposed to be really good.
Oh yeah.
And Panic, if you got tickets,
Don't
I'm
see
gonna kill you and
Just
take
don't
them because
bother.
I want them.
Don't bother.
No, Panic's.
Nah.
Shut up.
Don't
man.
bother with him.
This guy has got no taste.
I've got more taste. That's why I don't like him.
You're not emo enough, man. I mean, I'm
I know.
not either anymore. My hair's all short, but I'm growing it back.
You're becoming more emo by the minute.
I am depression.
Uh-oh, he got some black eyeliner.
It just appears. But
Yeah, I think that's it for music news.
that's music. The second week of June is going to be big for games because it's E3.
Yeah, C3 is
We've
coming up.
got, for those who don't know, and E3 is like the big video
Yes.
game conference of the year. All of the major studios and hardware developers go there. So you've got PlayStation, Microsoft, and Nintendo all do large press conferences there, which are always tons of fun to watch. But that's where all the big games normally get announced, and we're expecting some pretty hefty announcements this year.
Ones.
We've got people are expecting Death Stranding to maybe get some gameplay for that.
We're hoping
E3, which would
we
be
got
good.
that trailer last year.
For those who don't know, and it's completely understandable if you don't, Death Stranding is Hideo Kojima's new game, and Hideo Kojima is like one of the legends of video gaming. He is responsible for most of Metal Gear Solid's storyline, as weird and crazy as that is. And this game looks just as weird as those games. Like, oh my goodness. Like, in the trailer we saw, like,
some naked man.
a half-naked man with, like,
Was he?
some like,
Yeah.
fetus connected to him by an umbilical cord, and, like,
Something- it's just really weird.
Some weird shit in that
stuff's
thing.
going on in that trailer.
But
I'd like to see them elaborate on it.
hopefully gameplay for that
Yeah,
would be
hopefully
great.
that.
And then
Possibly Halo 6. Maybe.
Probably,
I think we're going to definitely
By
see
this
Halo
point,
6. They need the money.
They
They're
do.
Give us money.
And then
Halo
the thing
5
that
is
I
dead.
really found weird, though, about Death Stranding is if you go onto the Death Stranding subreddit, oh my goodness, is that place crazy right now, because there's so little information that it is, as one of my friends put it, it's beginning to eat itself. So they are. I went on a couple days ago, and they are literally analyzing photos of ferns from the trailer, trying to figure out what type of ferns they are and where it's appearing in other parts of the
that's
trailer.
funny.
It's so dumb.
Look at this fern.
But like there's literally a post which is, "Can anyone identify this fern?" But
Maybe they're looking for locations. Maybe. I don't know.
they are. They think that it might be somewhere near Iceland,
Or
where
it
it's
could
set.
be a different planet altogether.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Some of the stuff in that trailer would lend itself to that.
Yeah, it was
Boy.
pretty weird.
So there's that. We've got. We're probably going to get gameplay for Last of Us 2, which is
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be great. And there's some other bit. Oh, we've got From Software is probably going to announce whatever their new game is. We saw a trailer for it, which was like a really weird thing with like some bloody rope, and that's it. From Software are the developers behind the Dark Souls trilogy, Bloodborne, basically really like dark fantasy RPGs, which they're incredibly hard games, but really fun.
And I think Bethesda might be announcing a new game. They already announced Rage 2, which we might get some gameplay for.
Which would be cool.
That'd be cool. That game looks
that looks kind of fun.
I like Mad Max, and it's Mad Max-esque.
But I don't know. Elder Scrolls 6, probably not.
Yeah, probably. We're not looking at anything huge, I don't think.
No.
Definitely not Fallout.
No.
Maybe just something.
Maybe they'll release some sort of new mobile game or something.
Yeah, maybe. Something smaller. I don't think we're going to see anything big this year. Maybe next year. Yeah,
I think that we're probably looking at the next Elder Scrolls probably next year after, soon. Like they're working on it, so I think
we'll see a new Fallout game for a few years now.
No, I don't think that Fallout 4 did well enough for them to continue that right now.
They're continuing it.
Oh, they're continuing, but I agree, but I don't think that they're going to do anything new with that for a while, because I think they want to bring something a little bit better to the table this next time around.
I don't know, I didn't mind Fallout 4. I thought it was great. It was my first Fallout game.
Yeah.
I definitely really enjoyed it. Especially all the mods. Yeah, the mods really make the game.
Yeah, but the with From Software, it's sort of up for debate. People think maybe we're getting Bloodborne 2, which would be cool.
That'd be possible.
If it is that'll probably be announced at the PlayStation conference.
Yeah.
Most likely, because the last Bloodborne game was on PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation exclusive.
But, I assume that they'd keep it on that. But who knows? Otherwise, maybe they're making something new, which would be kind of cool.
That'd be cool
I'd love to see something new from Software.
Yeah, that'd be wicked.
And then obviously we'll get new Nintendo Switch announcements and stuff. But I don't think that we're expecting anything huge from that.
Yeah, definitely no new consoles.
Maybe some more gameplay or something for Smash.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah. I like Nintendo, but I never really got into Nintendo, so I don't care that much.
They're the childhood console.
They're the childhood console, but the thing is that the childhood console is played by like 50-year-old men, which is great. Like if you are a Nintendo nut, you're a Nintendo nut for life.
Oh yeah,
which is great. Like
once you're in there, you're not leaving.
No,
Nintendo is a lifetime commitment.
It is
just like marriage.
Maybe it could actually be compared to that more so. Because let's be honest, we've all fantasized about Princess Peach.
Maybe you. Not me. That's too weird.
Speak for yourself. Anyway, so what else do we have?
Other game news?
Other game news, we've got Detroit Become Human, which is Quantic Dream's new game. They specialize in story-based action-adventure games with lots of choice and very fluid movement, I've noticed. Because I'm playing their last game, which is called Beyond Two Souls, and
I saw that game.
It's cool.
They're really good storytellers.
Yeah, but they're really good storytellers. But the cool thing with this new game is it's set in a futuristic world with androids, and they're being oppressed and stuff, and they want to break free. Blah blah blah. But the cool thing about this game is you're never going to see a game over screen because they've built it in such a way that the three characters that you play can die, and the story will just continue, which is really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
So there will be no you died. It'll just be like your character will die on screen, and it will continue past that.
Huh,
I think they said there are over 1,000 different endings.
Oh, wow.
The story, every time you make a decision, the story changes.
Yeah.
So
that's incredible.
It's crazy.
Those kind of games.
But I definitely want to play it. It looks like it's definitely going to be one of the more emotional games out there. Like there's definitely a few messed up things with one of the characters has to shelter this girl who was definitely been abused by her father. So that's heavy, but it's going to be such a good game.
They have some really good player models too. I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, the player models are great.
Very realistic.
The facial animations are amazing, and the graphics quality.
Graphics are getting insane now.
Is stellar. I mean, I'm still playing on a PlayStation 4 from 2014.
Yeah.
And it still looks
Beyond Two Souls is pretty old too.
Oh, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Honestly, they do
a great job.
They could be legit people. And they actually made an entire new engine for this game too.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is, it's amazing when studios do that because it honestly really enhances the game because it's built for that engine. They did the same thing back with the first Destiny. which at the time made it the most expensive video game ever produced because they had like a several $billion budget
And
for
in the end, the engine couldn't keep going with the game.
yeah, yeah,
That ultimately demised Destiny 1.
yeah,
But it was at its end. It was at the end of its life cycle, anyways. 3
Yeah,
years. It's time
that's
to make
true.
a new engine, new game.
yeah. But speaking of Destiny, we got a fun announcement, don't
Yes, we do.
we? We're taking part in the first annual Destiny Podclash.
Hosted by Grenades and Horseshoes podcast.
Yeah, so what that is, a tournament
Yeah, gaming tournament
with
for Destiny 2.
other podcasts,
Other tech
which
podcasts,
which has
like
something to
nerdy
do.
podcasts.
In order to compete, you have to have something to do with Destiny. We both play it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we really like Destiny.
Yeah, I've been playing for 4 years. We've
Same.
been playing since day one.
Yeah,
So,
like it's
definitely passionate about that game.
We love the game.
Very
and
excited to get into that.
Yeah, so that round 1 is Saturday, June 9th, which is, I believe it starts at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah.
But
we'll announce our
post
specific times when it's
Yeah.
playing. And then you can check it out live.
Yeah, we'll be streaming on Twitch. They'll also be streaming it on a main channel with commentary, which is going to be great. Looks like they've got
definitely link that.
They've got some good
And we can link our
commentators.
own, yeah.
There's going to be they're also doing merch because we got to plug the merch here.
Yeah.
They're doing t-shirts which will have the design for the entire event and all of the competing podcasts on the back, including us, which I think is
That's
great.
going to be awesome.
That's super cool. And they're also going to do a poster, which is going to be similar.
And all of it goes to charity.
Yeah,
which is great.
it all
That's
goes
awesome.
to charity, St. Jude's, I believe.
Yeah.
So, no one's making money off this. So if you want to support a great charity, go ahead, buy a t-shirt.
Buy a t-shirt. We'll definitely
If
link
you
it.
want to support us in the sense that you're wearing our name, buy a t-shirt. I don't know what the prices are for that yet, but
to
we'll
be announced. We'll definitely
post-
link
we'll
it.
post
We'll
that.
definitely post too, yeah.
But that's super exciting. I'm
I'm
really excited
I'm
for the
really
tournament.
excited.
We're training hard.
Practicing
We'll
hard.
also try to maybe stream some of our training sessions. Just so you
We've
can
already
see
got one up on Twitch.
how we do. Because it's funny because this is shaping up to be our super chill tournament, but we're taking this really seriously. We want to win
We
this.
want to win.
We're suckers
We need the publicity.
We need the publicity. And it's just fun too. Like
Yeah, it's fun.
like we
It'll be
like this
definitely-
game and we want to be good
I
at
love
it.
competitions.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be so much fun.
I've never done like a real tournament like this, and
I've only done a
hyped.
handful, but this is gonna be fun.
And it's just the two of us too. Like
Yeah,
we
2 of us, 2 on 2.
let's go.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Or is it?
It's gonna go fine, man.
Don't
I mean,
worry, I'll carry you. You can
your-
hop on my shoulders.
with your skills and my sort of just overall manpower, right? Like
your overall manpower.
I'm not
You can be the bait. We'll bait and switch them.
exactly.
You can bait.
Exactly. I'm good at being the bait.
I'll switch
Well,
'em.
thing is, you haven't seen me play recently. I've been doing pretty well actually.
I'll have to play
Kicking
some.
ass in Iron Banner.
So am I actually.
Yeah. Maybe it's just everyone else is terrible
I
because
broke-
they're all
I
noobs.
broke
Because
top
the humble
9,000 for this season.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I don't know. I've just been winning so much.
I know. I haven't
It's
lost.
been great.
I haven't
yeah.
lost many
Yeah.
Iron Banner games.
I
It's
feel
weird.
bad for the enemy teams we've been playing against.
I know.
Poor
It's not-
guys.
It's not pretty.
Yeah. But that's been fun.
Yeah.
Can't
So
wait for the tournament.
so check that out.
Yeah.
June 9th. We
And-
will link full schedules probably.
Probably later tonight.
Well, thing is, we are
Saturday.
saying this out tonight, but
Saturday.
you can. We'll hopefully post that soon because at the time of recording, I think they're planning to release it tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
But
Yeah, we'll
So-
definitely link that. And you can follow us on Twitch at justifying_nonsense.
yes. And then otherwise, we'll just plug our social media as always. You can follow us on Twitter at JN_podcast. Instagram is at justifying_nonsense. And then SoundCloud and YouTube, you can find us at Justifying Nonsense. That's where we're going to be posting our episodes, as well as
We're working on iTunes and we're working on Podbean right now.
yeah, we're
And
you
possibly
can-
Stitcher in the future.
you could probably expect us to release this episode on Podbean.
Yeah.
Because it looks incredibly easy to set up. I'm
Yeah.
not sure we can do iTunes yet because that's been a little finicky for me.
Yeah.
But we'll
It's definitely not easy to post on iTunes.
yeah, we'll figure that out. And
yeah, working on it.
we're working on expanding, and we really want to try to expand this and get out there to more people. So
Definitely.
share this with
Share
your
this with
friends.
Family,
Yes,
everyone. Your
pets. Yes,
cat, pets.
everyone needs to hear this.
Even
This
your
is
cats.
this is the next big thing. We're gonna make it. We're not gonna make it big, but we'll try to make it.
You never
big.
know it.
We still need to find that
We
sponsorship.
need the sponsorship.
Yeah. Next episode, we're totally gonna do a fake sponsorship. Okay,
Definitely.
we're doing it. Alrighty.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, thank you for listening to
thanks for
episode 2.
listening.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you next time.
Yeah.